Nah. Let me jump on this ASAP because, last couple of weeks, I've been just sitting there just looking at activities during the NFL, and then all of a sudden it comes. First, let me start off with the Cam Newton joint. When media was making that big deal, not a big deal, but they was like, I wonder what his players said to make Cam Newton do this and that. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, they're sitting that close together, no mask on, whatever. And I'm like, I wonder, in my head, I was just sitting there drawing a cartoon bubble out Cam Newton's head. It's like, I'm like, the dude probably said, man, I think I got the coronavirus. And that man Cam Newton was like, come on, man. You sitting this close to me? Then next thing you know, a few days later, got it. All right. Then I sit here yesterday. I see Bill O'Brien, the Houston Texans coach, and I'm just sitting here looking at his attitude in the press conference. The man is sitting here like this. Yeah, well, I mean, we tried. We got everything right. We just ain't finishing the games. We just ain't winning. Like, we're there, but we just got to figure out how to win, Oh, I didn't get my ice cream sandwich, and, we just need to win. And right then and there, I said, look at his attitude in this press conference. Not only did you trade Houston's future, like, you messed it up. There's no way DeAndre Hopkins should have been in Arizona right now. Good for him to get away from you, but now listen, man. I'm 30 years old. I'm about to be 31 next month, man. All right. 20 years ago, when the Houston Texans had been established in the early 2000s, I seen it. I was there as a kid. All right. I've seen it. They was fucking trash. Horrible. David Carr, whatever. One of the Carr brothers that was there, and looking at it now, when you sit there and see, I really wouldn't even blame him. The man had no protection. Then they get Andre Johnson, and then they start doing a little thing with him and Andre. Then next you know, once they drafted Mario Williams and shit during that 07 year, I think. Vince Young, Mario Williams, that draft class. When they got Mario Williams, shit was starting to change. Then they progressed up. Still dropped down over the years, but progressed up. Had Adrian Foster, then he retired and shit. They progressed, and then they just went down. They basically started off like this. Got Andre Johnson. It was like, got Mario Williams. It was like, then they started getting more. The next you know, they was like going up. Once they got Arian Foster running game, once they got a running game with the receiving game with a little bit of defense, they was like this. Then you get the DeAndre Hopkins with Andre Johnson still there, teaching him some of the shit. And then you let a man who has not dropped a pass in the NFL for the whole year, you let him go because a little corruption in the locker room. And maybe did you ever think that it was just you? The man obviously ain't on no T.O. shit in the locker room. Ain't no way he's T.O. in the locker room. So it couldn't have been that bad to why you had to trade him. Then you trade him. Then you get Brandon Cooks. Not bad. He ain't DeAndre Hopkins and shit though, but not bad. It's all fucked up, man. And he just fucked it all up. You took away a dude who was a rookie a couple years ago. I can't even think of the word. You took his most prized possession on the offensive field. It didn't matter what over the last few years, the Houston Texans was gonna lose. But do you realize what you done to Deshaun Watson's future? Unless he gets another star receiver, which probably ain't happening again, unless they able to come into the draft and steal one again. I hate when franchises do that. They get a draft and steal, and then next you know they trade them off because it's a little friction in the room or something. But it's you. It's the coaches. It ain't the players. Then you got from J.J. Watt sitting here saying, man, something, I'm tired of losing. I'm like, man, I'm like, he got too much pride and did too much work in Houston to even want to leave like that. But you can see it in J.J. Watt's face, like, man, I got to get the fuck out of here, man. I got to get on a team that's about to win Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's what I mean. You know, how earlier I'm sitting here, and you know, when you on YouTube and you watching these shows like Undisputed and shit, and then you got these LeBum fans sitting there and shit, all this, man, this is what I'm talking about. All right, J.J. Watt been there in that career in Houston, and it's been like this. You don't hear no complaints. He keep coming up. Now it's getting to the point where it's like, man, I'm just tired. Something ain't working here. It ain't right. And that's what I was meaning by, if this bum, LeBron James, if he stayed in, I get it. I'm with y'all on that nobody was going to come to Cleveland. I get it. Who wants to go there? All right. But I said, if he had stayed there, went through everything that he's been going through his whole career, if all of that was in one spot, it would be respected. Won't be better than Michael Jordan, but it would have been respected. He wouldn't be getting bashed and this and that, no complaints. And then if he had left and then decided to form old super teams, you know, because it's at the end of their career shit, or now going to LA, wouldn't be bad. But hey, it's whatever happened and shit. I get it. Or he could have went to fucking New York with Melo and shit, and it could have been them two up there. But you know, that shit. But hey, that's a different story for another day. I'm gonna save that. But as far as this football talk right now, yeah, he got to go. Bill O'Brien got to go. For me, it ain't even really much on the DeAndre Hopkins thing. It's more so his attitude and that. I'm so high on attitudes and press conference. I don't know. I know I was too young to even see any Michael Jordan conference and shit. It's just how they handle themselves, and even when they lose. And hell, he ain't even gotta go to Michael Jordan. I can sit here and go off Jerry Rice, how he conducts himself after wins and losses and this and that. Man, Larry Fitzgerald. I can go on and on with Marvin Harrison. I can go on Andre Johnson. I can go on and on with guys who have been in losing situations, losing community, and don't complain about nothing, and is respected. They don't even have to have a ring, but get respected as if they got a ring. I'm saying that's the real shit. Now, the other person who needs to go is that bum that's a New York Jets head coach. That Adam Gase dude, man. Get him out of there. Setting up Le'Veon Bell for failure. Got him in here running, got him doing no play actions, got him not doing none of that shit that these other running backs, receivers is doing. Running back / receivers. So now it's what Kamara, what Christian McCaffrey, what the other guys do, that's what Le'Veon Bell has been doing. And they got him up in there in New York sitting here looking like a fool, getting shut down as soon as they hike the ball. Dude, this is what I said. The Jets has been awful so bad this decade that it makes you forget how Detroit Lions, New Orleans Saints, shit, the Bills to a degree, Cleveland Browns, Jacksonville, like it made you, Arizona, San Francisco, the Rams. It made you forget teams that you know was just gonna start off bad and have a dookie season within the first few weeks. You already knew. The Jets has been so trash for this decade, it made me forget how the fuck the other teams used to be. Real talk. He got to go, man. Todd Bowles was good. He was going. But I mean, they got no quarterback. They got no weapons up there. They have nothing up there. And then the people that they do got, like Jamal Adams, them motherfuckers is. That's what I'm saying, man. How do they get these fucking coaches? How do they get these coaches that come in and just all of a sudden just take over and fuck up shit? And then it goes by the next year. So say like Bill O'Brien did that shit in the middle of the offseason trading D-Hop. And now look, it start off on 4, your ass is out, you fired. Adam Gase. You fucking Jamal Adams left on your watch. Le'Veon Bell's not happy on your watch. You got to go. 0-4, you got to go. Get these dudes out of here. Who else got to go? Who else? Listen, y'all know I'm a Chargers fan, man. All right. I like stuff, fucks with the Patriots too, but y'all know I'm a Chargers fan, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I am so disgusted. I am so ticked off. I am so done with this shit every year. Starting off the first 4 or 5 games, we be like the damn Cleveland Browns or Detroit Lions in the first 4 or 5 games of the season. Close games, we either have the lead, let motherfuckers come back, or it's a close game and we lose in overtime. It happens every fucking year if you're a Chargers fan. Every year. There is no excuse to how we had a 24, was it 21-0? 24 to, they had, listen, 24-7. All right. Once I turned it there to the channel, we was whooping their ass. Tom Brady threw that pick. Matter of fact, as soon as I turned it to the channel, Tom Brady just threw that fucking pick 6. All right. We sitting there defensively. We sitting there getting to him. All right. How the fuck? And another thing too. This is another thing. And you can even find it in my other video. Last year, I have stated, like, nah, Melvin Gordon ain't no $15 million running back. He damn sure at least give him 10. Me happy because we need a dual running back. All right, Melvin Gordon is elusive. He's not like a trucker to run you over. He's elusive. And then with Austin Eckler coming out the back, it's too much. But nah, he wanted to think he was above and do that shit and hold out and fucked it all up. Austin Eckler, good ass job, man. Ain't nothing wrong. My thing was, what happens now if he gets injured? And now last year, they was going off with him, and they had the backups, the Justin Jackson dude, who I sat there and saw. I'm like, these dudes is too small. I done seen too much small running backs. Shit, we had the one dude that's from here where I'm at, Buffalo. Oliver, Brandon Oliver, the little tough dude. What about the dude Dwayne Martin in Tampa Bay? Them little short dudes. Ahmed Bradshaw. Like, we seen these short dudes. Seattle short dudes. The Colts. They got small. It's teams out here with small ass running backs. They gonna do some little things, but they ass is gonna get flown the fuck back once the linebacker breaks into that shit. They gonna have their ass fly back further than Travaris Jackson when he threw that pick 6. What was it against? Was it against the Eagles and they pushed it? His ass flew back. So I'm like, so now look what happened. I'm watching it. He runs and all of a sudden I see him grabbing his leg. Once I see him just stay down, I'm like, what more can happen to us? We already on the 3rd, 4th, 5th stringers. We damn near got other motherfucking teams, 3rd, 4th stringers about to sit here and start for us pretty soon. We be injured every year. Now, I can sit here and be like on the bum James fans and make that an excuse that we injured, because that really is the issue here. But no. You cannot be injured, not on my watch. See, I'm different from motherfuckers, man. Not on my watch. You have I don't care if you got motherfucking Little Giants starting for you. If you got the Little Giants Pee Wee League fucking 24-7, then I suggest that you hold that shit the whole game. Now, if it was just a battle out back and forth, and by the way, our future quarterback is looking good, I can always count and trust on an Oregon Duck. All right, Marcus Mariota wouldn't trash like that. All right, but outside of him though, it ain't like Mariota was that dookie and shit like that. But I'll tell you what, you can always trust the Oregon player. Period. I don't even watch college game though, but I always did like Georgia Dogs and Oregon Ducks. All right, more so because of LeGarrette Blount punching that one dude back in that college game. I ain't gonna front. But other than that, I'm not happy with this 1-3 lead, with this 1-3, man. We should have beat. We faced Cincinnati. All right. Looking at that win right now, that shit should have been 0-4 because I'm surprised that we won due to them missing a field goal. Normally it's the other way around. Then we lose to KC. Should have won that game, but uh, Hubert just started. I can't believe I forgot his name. Anyway, we should have won that game. We let Mike Evans, light-skinned Mike Evans, with 1 foot, sit here and catch 2 important passes for these dudes. Was it 2 touchdowns and 2 passes in the middle of the fucking field? I'll tell you one thing though, how we had Darren James out there, Melvin Ingram out there, a few of our other injured key players out there. Man, I'm telling you, there's no way we would have been losing right now. And it's just like last year. But then I sit here and play Madden, and I go on Twitch to go broadcast and do my shit. Then I sit here and see Darren James ass play Madden, and I'm like, man, what is... Like, I hate this era and this generation of bullshit. It's like, damn, the old school dudes looking at old school days. These motherfuckers will not be playing no football games. You ain't about to see no Jerry Rice. Yeah. We got to get this Twitch on. Got to broadcast and play Madden. It's all promotion and shit. It's like all these sponsors, everything is just promoted for money and sponsors for the company and for the players. It doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit us fans. It doesn't benefit nothing. To get our viewerships to put money in their pockets like that. Why not just watch me play fucking Madden? Why do I gotta have a fucking big name to sit here and have mad views watch? Am I not working hard? Am I ain't grinding hard enough? But I'm saying, you ain't catching none of them dudes about to play some fucking Madden during training season and all that shit. That shit is gonna be after when you ain't make the Super Bowl. Okay, play a little bit and then go start working your ass off. I'm done. I'm gonna hold my teams that I like and this and that accountable for shit. And that's what separates me from the bum James fans, because they won't hold him accountable for shit. But it's okay. All right. With all that being said, I think it's almost time. I'm getting close for Anthony Glenn to almost be getting out the door too, man. Because you honestly had to think now, Tyrod, it's unfortunately that my man Tyrod can't catch a break for shit. Something always happens and he gets injured and shit. He's really a good dude and a good quarterback, man. Like, when you give him a chance, he's good. But I like this Justin Hubert dude. But the man was sitting there like, man, if our veteran quarterback is ready to go, we going with him. I'm like, but did you not just see what this rookie did, man? You might as well let Tyrod breathe and throw the rookie out there to sit here and see what he can do. And I'm so happy. I still wish we had Phillip Rivers for one more year, but you know, looking at it this year, now look it. Now this is what I'm talking about. Blame Phillip Rivers, blame guys like Eli Manning who got to a horrible offensive line and the whole team together just ain't doing shit, but it's just good to blame as far as football, right? This ain't basketball, but as far as football, it's just so easy to blame the quarterback who's throwing interceptions. Meanwhile, he got some motherfucking a dude right in his face as soon as he hikes the ball. So as far as Phillip Rivers having a good start of the season and the Colts, and that's how you do it. See, I ain't sitting here repping the Colts. I'm still supporting my mans from a long way away, just like I'm supporting Tom Brady from a long way. But I would not be sitting here saying repping. I ain't about to rep Tampa Bay like I've been down there and just because Tom Brady's my guy down there. No. Phillip Rivers order, we going to be supporting from over here. We still rocking with you, but we over here, though. All right? Shout out to Phillip Rivers for sitting there. Best defense in the fucking league. He got a fucking defense. All he got to do is continue to put points on the board. And that's it. I don't want to roll this up on camera, though. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking, man. This shit is crazy. And then I don't know if Kansas City and Patriots play today. Next week, the Titans is looking like their game's about to be canceled and shit, man. Shit is just all crazy here, though. But y'all let me know what's going on, man. What y'all think about this dumb O'Brien getting fired? What you think about my Chargers? Be nice. All right? And all the rest of this foolishness. players getting injured because they're sitting here too busy playing video games. Y'all let me know.